be people who don't even own a Pixel complaining about it the most. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the video. And if you want to see more content like this, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. And let's just get back to the video. As I said, people be hating on the Pixel and complaining about it so much. Let me not use the word hating. Let me use the word complaining, because I don't want to say somebody literally hate the phone, but the complaining is just crazy. See, I was a Samsung user and I love Samsung. And then one day I decided to try the Pixel. But before I tried the Pixel, I watched comments, I watched YouTubers all complain about the Pixel and why this phone was just not it. So I decided to buy one. And boy, were they so wrong about the Pixel when I got it. I enjoyed this phone so much. In fact, I'm no longer a Samsung user. I mean, I still have a Samsung phone, but it hasn't been my daily since the S22 Ultra. Now, I know there's issues with the Pixel, and let me talk about the users real quick, right? The people who actually own Pixels. Now, we got people who buy Pixels and they have a problem. Screen might go bad, or, battery, or it gets hot, signal, and all stuff like that. The funny thing is, in that conversation that I have in my comment section down below, they always talk like it's everybody's experience, like it's everybody's Pixel that is having the same issues as theirs, and they complain about it. And then they come into my comment section complaining to me about it like, I don't know, I'm not Google. I mean, it's better to probably go into the Google section for help, but I'm not the one. But we can have a conversation. But yes, these people are the loudest when it comes to Pixel complaints and say they're gonna switch. Sometimes you can just go switch. We won't miss you. None of us Pixel users will miss you. Just go. But it's the people who don't own it. All you hear is them talk about bad modem, bad tensor, bad battery life, laggy. I can't believe people still saying the word laggy in 2026. I don't remember the last phone that I bought that was a laggy mess. Now, do phones still lag every so often? Absolutely. Is it worth complaining about it? But talking about the Pixel as if it lags consistently all day long is crazy. Matter of fact, any phone, that's crazy. Well, I think it's crazy. But yes, I know you Pixel people know what I'm talking about. These people are the loudest when it comes to complaining about the Pixel and don't even own one and don't even want to buy one. And all you hear is, if it has Snapdragon, if it has Snapdragon. No, even if it has Snapdragon, I do not believe that you would still buy it, because you will find something else to complain about. Maybe it's the modem now. Maybe it's the battery life. Maybe it's the efficiency, because Snapdragon may not just be doing it. And like, let's be real. You just want the Snapdragon in the Pixel for the numbers, because if you actually owned one, you will feel that it feels way more smoother than an iPhone or a Galaxy S26 Ultra. But we know deep down inside that the guts and raw power of the Pixel cannot match both of those phones. But if we're talking about everyday, daily performance, the Pixel definitely feels like it's a lot faster. And you can say what you want in the comments about what I'm saying, because there's going to be people like, you're tripping. I'm not. My Pixel people who's watching this, stand up, let them know, because there's a difference between paper experience and actual real world experience. And I think in the real world that the Pixel performance is pretty good for the day-to-day average people and even tech people like myself. It's just that if you need X amount of raw power for whatever it is, gaming, editing, or whatever, then I do know that the Pixel will come short. But it's not saying that it can't do it. It just may take, I don't know, a minute, 2 minutes longer to process this stuff, which is not world breaking to anybody. Let's keep it 100. Now, I'm not a mobile gamer, but I'm pretty sure mobile gaming is just fine on the Pixel. Not in all scenarios and not all cases, but if you are a mobile gamer, let me know your experience gaming on the Pixel. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that it will be comparable to the Galaxy S26 Ultra or the iPhone when it comes to the gaming maxed out performance. But I'm pretty sure you can play some of the same games if you can install them on the Pixel, because there are some games you can't even install, which if that's a problem for you, I don't understand why you're buying a Pixel and complaining about it in the first place. Just buy what works for you. That's the simple answer. Another thing, I get so many people telling me the Pixel isn't worth it. How are you gonna tell me what's worth my money? That's the problem with a lot of people in the tech community, because they look at sheer numbers and performance, and they look at, I don't know, features and this and that to the third, and then they draw this conclusion that everyone needs to buy this device because it costs X amount of money and it does this and does that. Well, let me tell you something. I got an iPhone 17 Pro Max, I have a Galaxy S26 Ultra, and I have the Pixel 10 Pro XL. And out of all those three, if you're at this channel, you already know that the Pixel is my main phone between the two, because what Samsung offers is just too much for me. For what I do on my phone daily, it's just too much. It's overwhelming. And when it comes to iPhone, I like to keep one around because I like using it with my iPad Pros and my Mac Mini Pros and my MacBook Pros, right? And that's because like AirDrop, I use AirDrop a lot. UI. But now that I can use that with my Pixel, like that concern is no longer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade my iPhone one more time, and then I'm done for a long time, because I just don't use my iPhone no more now that I got AirDrop. But I like to know what the competition is doing, and I like to get a real life feel of what's going on with the competition. And that's the same reason why I bought my Galaxy S26 Ultra, to just see what the other side is cooking up. But when it comes to my day-to-day usage with a phone, it's going to be the Pixel. The Pixel just fits my needs. So I don't really care for people in the comments telling me that I'm paying overpriced, I'm paying too much money for a piece of trash, it's garbage, you should have the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Well, I don't have a good experience with that. I don't like the software, I don't like the UI, I don't like the camera. Well, the camera's cool. I don't like a lot of things about it. So I'm magically supposed to have a better experience than the Pixel just because the Pixel costs almost the same price as the Galaxy S26 Ultra, and it just has a better chip and some better features that you like? Because I don't like those features. I like the features that's on the Pixel. So I'm not supposed to buy the Pixel. I'm supposed to buy that because you told me to? Is that how this works? But when it comes to helping people select phones, please people, try to leave your bias out of it, because some of us Pixel users actually, and I really mean this, actually like the Pixel, actually don't care for the things that you care about. Just can you fathom that? Can you be like, oh, well, maybe they don't care what I care about, and that's why they choose the Pixel. Maybe it's some features in the Pixel that we like that other phones can get, but it's just not as good as in the Pixel. Maybe we like something close to stock Android, like the Pixel UI. Maybe we like these things. Maybe we don't want nothing. Maybe we don't want OnePlus. Maybe we don't want Xiaomi and all these other phones. I mean, we don't even have access to Chinese phones in the US, so we really don't care about those. So our options is Samsung, Apple, and Google. Now Motorola's back in the game. But with that being said, maybe we like the Pixel. Did you ever think about that? So I like to call myself a honest and fair person, and when it comes to the Pixel, I know the Pixel has issues. I know Google got some things to work out. Sensor is not at its best, and I know that it lacks in performance in certain areas. It also has great performance in other areas. And just like a lot of you that's watching this video, I do want Tensor to be on par with the Snapdragon and the A19 and Apple chips and whatever, you know? It's not saying that I don't want that. I do, but it's not gonna stop me from buying the phone, because the phone is perfectly fine. It hasn't caused me any issues in my day-to-day life. But yes, absolutely, if I can get more performance out of anything that I purchase, I want it. I want faster charging. I want a stronger modem. I want the prices to be super cheap. And I'm not just talking about Pixels. I'm talking about for all tech, because who wants to keep on buying tech that keep raising prices on us? I mean, we're losing and giving us this much upgrades. If you're going to increase a price, give us more. Anyways, if you want to see more content like this, please hit that link down in the description below. And I also got some free wallpapers down there and some paid ones too, and if you want to support the channel. But anyways, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.